going on, folks? We are gonna be jumping in soon.
I had one right at the beginning. I was so hyped.
We are waiting for the rest of our players, which is
That's a good song, babe. I
par
like
for the
it.
course.
I like it too. I think it's pretty good.
I like
But we will be in soon,
the beat to it. It's very.
and
It almost
should be
reminds me
good.
of
Should be a good
bluegrass for
session.
some reason.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's got a
D&D
nice
is literally.
little-
Also, I will say this every
Yeah.
single D&D stream.
Exact same thing I rolled last week.
Every single time. I love it. I love this. This is my.
Oh no.
Ooh, this is gonna go well.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I mean, that's better than me.
All right, I can't be the high score for today.
All right, Jacob, you need to roll.
All right, 1 second. You already know I'm gonna roll nat 20, so.
Oh my gosh, we feel so accomplished today. We cleaned out our garage today and took a bunch of stuff like boxes and all that down to recycling center.
That is a good
So
feeling.
nice. It is so good.
All right, let's do this. Boom. Heck yeah. Right in the middle.
No. Babe.
It's gonna be an
You're the highest.
it's gonna be an average night.
Jump in my backpack, don't worry.
Heck yeah, we are, Jonathan. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember what we did last.
I'd be curious.
We did.
Like,
Let's see.
my strength
Went
is
to
insane.
the we went to the
Curious
yawning
how many-
portal. That was the last thing we did.
people I could actually carry.
We met a dragon,
I have a plus
Water
5
dragon,
normally, but saving throw is plus
and
8.
that was sick. He gave us some cool loot. I got some scroll. I'm playing a wizard. I'm playing a blade singing wizard. I want to get, if we're gonna do this, like I want to put together like a more like
No, it's a party.
specialized
Let's
stream
go.
for D&D. So I'm playing a blade singing wizard.
Jacob, you see there was a new.
Jacob Moore is playing a cleric. I don't know what subclass.
No.
Ben is playing a ranger, I believe. He might be multi-classing in a rogue, I think. Selena's playing a barbarian, and then Audrey is playing a rogue, just a straight rogue. And this is definitely more like a more RP heavy, campaign, but it's been this. Oh, what is going on, King Jetter? Hey, I appreciate the follow, King Jetter. Thank you very much.
He lives out.
Yeah, welcome to the stream.
And we're gonna go see him, like with them, when he comes to Mississippi.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So,
That'd be a good one.
like, he's coming to Atlanta. We had the opportunity to like go out there, and since he's a Mississippi guy, we were like, okay, this is gonna be super dope.
See him in his home state.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the-
Oh, yeah.
the
It's-
venue there
you know it's
in
J Money.
Brandon, where they live.
You
is
know it's J Money.
much smaller than where it would be in Atlanta, so it'll just be kind of like a little bit more of like an intimate show.
Ooh, this is not.
It'll be nice.
We're pretty excited about it.
That'd be really cool.
This is
He's
not
not coming anywhere near here,
great.
Texas, so
That's kind of weird to me, to be honest.
we're gonna have to go see him in Copenhagen, babe.
Oh darn, that just.
Is everything looking okay, Jonathen? I have
We could
my new camera is, it should look a lot better. It should be really sharp, but it is a bit
You
it's a
know
bit
who's fun to see in concert?
resource
Tyler Hubbard.
intensive.
He's actually he's playing.
It's a bit resource
This
intensive.
like
It runs through
super small
Elgato like
venue
camera hub, and it's
right near us. I
again, it's
wanna
good, but
say-
it
like,
it
I
is-
wanna say
it
it's
is a
one of
little-
those where it's like $10 tickets or something like that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, he said like they did an interview when he was down here for the rodeo. He took like 2 months off of touring and just basically just hanging out with his family and stuff. And he said he wanted to get back to his plain dive bar routes type of thing, and making it more accessible for everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay,
great
perfect.
dude,
Thank you.
though. Really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Super fun concert.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so the venue that he's playing is like it's literally 5 minutes from where I work, and I think when tickets were on sale, like they were not super expensive. But the beauty is you could literally like where the stage is, you could technically not buy a ticket, and there's like restaurants and bars and whatnot all right there. You can literally sit there and listen to him play and like
That's really
see
cool.
kind of side of the stage. So
That's pretty nice.
I actually, it was weird because I was like, he's a pretty big name. Like, I mean, he was a part of like the biggest country duo for like a very long time, and this was like an insanely small like. He is by far the largest artist to play this venue. So I thought it was kind of weird because I was like, there are plenty of spots in Atlanta that are like a little bit bigger that he could have played that at least would have like, I guess, fit where he was at. But maybe he was going for a certain vibe, and hey,
Either that, or he has a crappy agent. So
right.
All right, perfect, then,
Let agent
perfect.
vote me up in a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see how things work
I
in
mean,
the
like, the
morning. I don't
area
know.
he's playing
It's
is
honestly, I'm
super
at the point like my
nice,
computer's getting a
and,
little bit older.
like,
I'm getting
the
close.
people
I'm getting
just
close to
freaking
upgrading.
bleed money.
I
So,
was gonna
like,
try
I
to
mean,
wait until
I'm
GTA
sure
6,
that there's
but
a lot of money in
that might
it.
be never. So
Um,
I'll probably do it
'Cause,
sooner.
like, I
rather than
even
later.
just looked, and there were people like selling their tickets for like $160.
Oh, of course they are.
So, but
I hate when people scalp.
yeah, I did
Oh,
one time.
Oh yeah,
but
would
it was
would
because
you? Would you?
we
just
had bought
you just
tickets
take it off
to
my
see
hands?
Morgan Wallen
That's-
when he was playing
That is
at
really nice of you, man. I
Truist
appreciate
Park
that.
down here, like the Brave Stadium,
Mhm.
and we had bought them like face value as soon as they came out, and it was like 6 of us were gonna be going. Well, then after we had bought them, a few months go by. Well, one of our buddies gets engaged, and then scheduled the wedding for that night.
Oh
that's convenient.
no.
And
So there's a
so,
difference between buying it to go but not being able to go and then selling it afterwards versus like
Correct.
someone
And
that's just buying it just to sell it at a higher price.
correct, yeah, like we had every intent on going, but then it was just like, well, since we can't go, we might as well make some money off of this.
Yeah,
Let
why
someone else
not?
Go in your set.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Mhm.
So, I mean, because we did like we
Can't
had
for
like
some
asked
reason.
around, and because it was
What's
like
going
a group of
on,
us, we were like, if
Snage373?
somebody that
Welcome to
we
the
know
stream.
that we like is
Appreciate the
willing
follow.
to buy all of them, like,
Thank you very much.
hey, just pay us what we paid for it, like we'll cut you a deal, kind of a thing, and like we get our money
Listen,
back.
I would be
no harm,
lying,
no foul.
honestly,
Well, there was,
if
yeah,
I said that
like I
this
said, it was a
wasn't
group of
this wasn't one of
6
my,
or
one
7
of my
of
favorite
us.
parts of our
And so,
D&D
like, there
nights
was
is we
not
just
a
like sit
group,
and chill
but
for the
maybe 6
first
or
like
7
30
tickets.
minutes.
Like, they're like, oh, we'll take
And it is
2, we'll take
unironically
3.
so
And I was
much
like,
fun.
no, we're gonna sell all of them if we're gonna do that.
Mhm.
So I was just like, all right, boys, well, like I'll list them and see what happens. So we each made a few $100s off of it, but
Not bad.
Yeah.
but yeah, it was
Okay.
the-
Get that up.
I really feel bad for whatever goober bought them because it's like, yeah, we made a few $100s, but when you think about all the Ticketmaster fees that he paid and everything like that, it's like, ugh.
No, yeah. Well, some people just really want to go.
Well, and I'm like, look,
Yeah, I gotta see what I
you
can
got
put
it,
together.
you get it. Like
I got what did I get? I got
much money on like
I got Detect
resold
Thoughts.
tickets.
The 2
At
scrolls I
those
got
high
last time
prices,
were
then, hey,
Detect Thoughts
like,
and Tidal
respect.
Wave.
Well, yeah,
I
and
haven't
that's the other
actually
thing, too,
copied
is
Tidal
like,
Wave
you
over
bought
yet
late,
to
you
my
bought it
spellbook,
earlier,
but I
otherwise,
did
what
get
are you doing?
I did get Detect Thoughts already, which will be so handy.
I don't need another fishing pole.
Have you been looking at fishing poles, babe?
I'm on Bass Pro right now. Don't judge me.
Listen, I
I'm not
love
judging.
I love me a good fishing pole. Don't you make me act up.
Oh, Henry
I'm
caught
sorry,
his
Audrey.
first fish. No. Oh my gosh! Did you make an inappropriate joke?
What?
No, Ben's looking at fishing poles, and now Jacob
Oh.
is saying,
Oh
"Don't
my
make me
I love fishing poles.
Oh jeez. No, Henry caught
Oh,
his
I'm
first
sorry.
fish this week.
Oh, that's so
That's cool.
sweet.
Yeah, hold on, I'll send a picture. He actually like reeled it in too.
That's awesome.
He wanted to kiss it. But
That's my boy.
started flop. It started flopping.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd it go?
You gotta get slapped in the face. At least
But yeah, I want to get.
Yeah.
At some point it'd be cool to get. I don't know. I feel like to run like a really like I guess like professional looking D&D stream, you gotta have like everybody has to be set up, and then you also pretty much have to have
All right.
They're both cute
like
though. They love
somebody
recording
actually like
everything.
swapping scenes between
All right,
everybody.
as we get started, just one thing I just want to remind y'all of: I am streaming. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then don't come to it. So we'll be showing stuff.
I want to watch that stream
My
so
credit
hard.
card number is. Never mind.
Wait, no, keep going.
Man wants it for fishing poles.
All right.
I'll buy us both one.
So, if anybody forgot, you can go back to the gripping, long, written out notes from last session.
It can, yeah, and I have like
Blaine did write them out for us.
I might take you up
So,
on that. I just gotta
but
figure.
where
I need
we
to get
left,
I need to figure out the layout that I want. Like I need to watch some
was
other D&D streams. I think.
the yawning portal.
Like on their
So
online D&D
after a
streams.
long
Because
fight,
in person, I think it's easier.
of fighting off these guys that were in the sewers who have they just seem to keep coming back. This cult.
But like I have
of
my
some
stream
kind that
deck.
You guys have not yet figured out who they are or what exactly.
So
they
I'm sure
want,
I'm
but you
sure
know
there's
that,
like a decent way to do it
They seem to have a history
with the
of
stream deck as
kidnapping
well,
people.
especially if everyone like streams
You
their
seem
camera.
to know
But I don't
that
think everyone would want to do that.
Anytime that you come across them, there's some form of trouble, and but you still don't know exactly what they're after, and so you're still seeking that. And you came across these people that were doing a ritual the first time earlier in the campaign, and now you've come across them again, not doing a ritual, but still up to no good in the same place. And so, after a long fight, you've made your way to the yawning portal. You took a night's rest, and y'all are waking up for the day, figuring out what is the next move. Just for the sake of giving you this opportunity, Shamara, I will allow you.
Yeah, I might take you
roll
up
your
on
D20 now.
helping me get that set up.
Good.
But like I said,
Heck
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Doing it.
in the morning. Oof.
Damn it!
No.
Damn it! You know, I still get one. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So currently, the party right now knows that Shamara has been reading this journal.
They don't.
And no, but they know that you have a journal. Like they know that you have it, and so that D20 is simply, I made a deal with her before today, that for every time there's a downtime, she can roll a D20. If it's a 10 or higher, she gets 3 entries. If it's a 9 or lower, she gets 1 entry. So for this morning, she gets 1 entry. So I'm gonna send that to her. But as I'm doing that, you guys can discuss plans for the day, what's going on.
That's a good idea. I like that actually.
Come on, cat. It's time to get up.
Okay. I need food. Coffee.
We can. We're here at the yawning portal. We can go get something before we head out to the black stack.
Alright.
Come on.
If I remember right,
Okay.
it's like 2 p.m., right?
I think so. Yeah.
Because we did a long rest.
Yeah.
So at least we're like right afternoon.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is later, like in the afternoon. That is correct. Yep.
Okay. So we'll go back, like meet everyone up in the main area, and probably already have food ready for everyone to eat real quick, and kind of plan the day. You'll probably see Baynor sitting there just absolutely going full bore on another cinnamon roll, like just working it down. So
I'm gonna walk up to. Do you have any more of those?
Well, she brought 3 over. I have half of one left if you want the other half.
No, it's okay. I'll go get some more.
Okay. Get another one for me.
I'm gonna
Me
go.
too.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep. I assume it's probably Bonnie,
Yep. Mhm.
and I'm going to just ask, "Hey, Bonnie, could I get like 5 of those cinnamon rolls?"
Yeah, we can get you some more cinnamon rolls. These have been really popular recently, so
I hear they're pretty great.
yeah. Let me grab you some.
Like, how much I owe you?
Just 2 silver. Fine.
I'll cover it. I got it.
Just for flavor text, waiting for y'all to get up. Baynor's probably down at least 2 gold worth of cinnamon rolls at this point. So
Baynor a little fatty.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
back and let her do her thing, and go sit down with everybody.
Okay.
Yep, I gotta sit down with everybody too. All right. So what are you guys thinking? I know we had mentioned going to see Vajra. Is that the only thing we have? Is the only thing we have going on right now?
well, I mean, so we could go see Vajra. We could go back and see. Well, we can't take Cat back, unfortunately. But we could go back to Unibars and try to see if we can get some tailoring now that we have some extra platinum.
Listen. Those people are crooks. They shouldn't just have all of that alcohol out. They know that they're asking for trouble.
I think everyone was paid for it
Sure.
except for me though, right?
Well, I didn't actually get clothing.
Oh
I
yeah.
got clothing.
Yeah. You didn't get to dig up any clothing either. That's true.
And apparently my armor doesn't pass. So I mean,
Yeah.
I could just do like an ivy thong and just do that.
Oh
if you
my
want.
goodness. No.
Okay,
no,
that's an idea.
No.
They made thongs for my feet as shoes. What would dirty mine?
Cat, you are disgusting.
Yeah, like sandals, you know.
Oh my god.
Y'all wear sandals? Okay,
I try not to.
must be a foot thing. Anywho, yeah, I honestly think it is going to be important to go. You know, obviously we do need to see the black staff person.
And I appreciate you
Lady.
for that.
We are supposed to meet up with
I wish there was a
Raynar back
way.
at the Troll School too.
It doesn't like
Well,
I don't get a
I
pop
also
up
need
for
to
like
pick up my
a
armor
resub, which is
from
annoying.
The Janazi.
Steel and
Whatever.
Steel.
Huh?
I gotta figure it out, see if I can get that
Steam
set
and
up.
Steel or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the chopping rod.
Yeah.
The what?
yeah. What?
Huh?
Hold on now. That nice man gave me my rapier. Can't go.
Well then why don't we're on this side of the city anyway. Why don't we just go see Blackstaff, tell her what we found out about this friendly neighborhood blue dragon. And then just start heading back up.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm game.
Let's do it.
All right.
Heading to
Where we
Blackstaff
heading?
Tower.
Blackstaff.
All right. Blackstaff it is. All right. So as you make your way out of the yawning portal back into the city of Waterdeep,
Yeah, I've been
it is
using the new
a
mod view.
bustling
And it's
city
so
at this
good.
moment.
So good.
It is very busy, very chaotic. People are all over the place. Very familiar atmosphere as always. And you each make your way to the Blackstaff Tower, which is up on the northwestern side of the castle ward. Okay. So making here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Do you have a
Okay.
thing for us?
Hold on.
Dragons will swoop down, we all die.
It is a. Oh man, which one is it again? Let's do this.
You got this.
There. And
It's gonna be like a sports center transition.
all right, here we go.
Oh.
Oh.
Just hit the circle underneath your portrait.
Oh, I don't even know what I rolled. Oh no.
You do not. You do not know, but I know.
Oh no.
You do not know, but I know. Oh
It's
my
okay.
goodness.
Oh.
Oh, we succeeded.
Whew.
Thank God.
Whew.
What did I roll? What did I roll?
Yeah, what do we roll?
Oh yeah. Can you reveal it
Listen.
now?
This was an insane group of rolls, I will say.
Would have been nice to see him.
Oh,
you-
you can see it.
Oh. Oh, baby.
Funny.
Wow, I rolled so low.
Oh.
Then.
Oh man, yeah, we did.
Man. All right, well, safely making it to the Blackstaff Tower. You make your way through the castle ward, no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, good call, good call.
No,
I
no
need to
signs
get.
of
I wanna
threat
clean
or
this out.
fear of.
Yeah, I don't know.
running
I'm
into
gonna work on
somebody that
putting together like,
any of
like a
you would
D&D
not want
specific like
to.
overlay and everything.
You make your way back to the Blackstaff Tower, and you come to the familiar gentleman that was helping you when you first went there the first time.
Oh, does anyone remember?
Second.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Is it the Hunchback or is it Jezrin?
Arden. Hello again.
Arden?
Hello. You're back.
Absolutely. We had a task. We had to come back to see it through.
Okay. Does the Blackstaff know that you are here?
I'm just gonna. Doesn't she kind of know everything?
Yes, of course. Let me check on this. Now we'll be back. He makes his way back. He's gone for a few moments. So give him a few moments. He goes back and checks. If there's anything I would like to discuss or talk about.
Okay, so how are we gonna present this? Because the way that maybe this was my understanding, but it seemed like we were expected to get rid of the beast.
No, we were expected to investigate. They asked us to look into it. I mean, let's be honest. If you have a dragon aligned with the city, that could be a good thing, especially as young and impressionable as Rydalus seems.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
We were basically tasked with either getting information on it or killing it. One of the two. To be fair, we got info on it. So.
All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right.
it'll be at least 2,000-3,000 years before he matures into like an adult dragon fully. So like we'll get some good use out of him before he decides to wreak havoc on the city.
Yeah, I guess we could just be honest.
He's friendly right now, so why not leave him alone? Leave him to his own devices.
I mean, we'll find out what the Blackstaff's comfortable with. It's technically not our city, so though would be extremely useful to keep him around.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
As I look around, I know like last time we followed Arden like down the hall. Are there any other like doors in this room? This is like the main like I don't know why the word vestibule popped in my head, but like it's like the main like room when you first walk in.
Yes. So as soon as you walk in, it's think of like a
Let me know if that's better.
like a big government building is the best thing that I can think of. That
Okay.
it would be you'd have like marble flooring, and it would look almost very elegant, but you'd have just the counter that you would walk up to right in front of you, and then again you have these two large staircases, maybe 15 feet wide on the back behind that desk to the right and to the left, that reaches an upper level that is all that comes together in the middle, and a hallway that goes straight back. So you can see, as you're in front of the counter, you can see up to that second level, and you can see back down that hallway where that floating orb is, that if you remember, that was there previously.
How high up is the floating orb?
Probably somewhere in the range of 20 to 25 feet.
Hmm. Is there a ladder?
What?
Is there a ladder?
No, it's just floating.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
I want to touch it.
It's Dory, I
touch the
want to
butt.
touch it.
He's gonna touch the butt.
Where
I
is
was
it?
curious. I was just
Where is
curious.
it?
I mean, look, if there was a ladder, I was gonna go get the ladder. I was gonna touch it. I was gonna see what
Do-
happened. But,
Do it.
look, there's not a ladder.
Oh. Well, Baynor can fly
So I'm
up
gonna,
there.
yeah, I'm gonna like nudge Baynor.
I don't want
I'm
to
gonna
touch
be
it.
like, I'm gonna, hey, Baynor. Hey,
Like what?
I'll give you a dragon if you go touch that orb.
All right. First off, I can be bought. I'm just not that cheap. Okay.
2 dragons.
We'll do it for 5.
Oh no.
All right.
Do I do it now, or should we wait to not piss off the black staff and do it on the way out?
If you do it now, it's 5 dragons. If you do it later, it's 3.
Can't you go invisible?
Yeah, but I don't want to waste it for this. Is Arden still here?
He is not back yet.
Is there anybody else around us?
Oh yeah, there's people around. Yeah, yeah. There's people roaming around. I mean, this is a bustling, school. There's people. There's still people in front of the desks. Arden's just who you've recognized, who walked you in and out last time. But there's people behind the desk in front of you right now. There's students. They look young, like
well,
young student wizards.
I'm gonna kind of put my hand out to Baynor and be like, hang on one second. And I'm gonna grab like the first kid that walks by. I'm gonna, hey kid.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? Has anyone ever touched that orb?
I don't think so.
You're useless. Next kid.
What orb is it? Like, like, is it just a chandelier? What are we doing here? All right, screw it. I'm gonna start flying up.
Oh no.
Do it. Do it. Do
Oh
it.
my god. You want me to throw you up there?
I have wings, thank you.
Hey, I'm just saying it might be quicker.
No one tosses a dwarf, all right? So, or a fairy. All right, I'm gonna fly up there, and I'm going this. Is it just like a magic orb, or is there like metal pieces to this, or how does it look?
So yeah, so the appearance of it is almost like an extremely blue, glowing ball that's in the middle, almost like a ball of light. But the light looks contained, not as if it's venturing outward, but it's contained in this tight ball. And then there's almost like, you can't quite make out what exactly it is, if it's metal or some type of material. Some of it is thin circular ring strips. Some of it is a larger, almost like shield of pieces, and they're all spinning in different directions. Some of it is spinning horizontally. Some of it is spinning sideways around. So there's nothing that's uniform. It looks like everything that's spinning around it is in chaos, but it's slowly spinning.
Okay, so
It's not fast.
I'm not gonna stick my finger into like a fan or something like that, right?
What's that?
Like it's not like sticking your finger into a fan that's like spinning super fast and could lose my
Right?
finger.
No,
off and
no, no,
stuff
no,
like-
no, 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 no. It's not spinning fast at all. You wouldn't, you would never have the thought that you're gonna cut a finger off or anything like that from, one of
I
these
might just get
metal or
teleported
whatever
to,
material.
like the hell
Right.
or something.
Have
Maybe, I don't know.
Have I noticed? Have I noticed Baynor at this point flying up towards the ball?
Oh, I'm floating next to the ball now, just trying to decide if I'm actually gonna go through with it.
Did I see him go up there?
Did you see him fly up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, y'all were all in discussion about this. Yeah.
Hey, Baynor, the heck are you doing?
What?
Get back down here.
5 dragons.
He's gonna touch
I'll
the
give
board.
you 10 to not.
Oh, I'm coming back down. I start floating back down.
I'm just gonna kind of stand there and like now I'm like legitimately upset with Zen,
I'm gonna be
Listen.
holding out my hand to Zen.
and
Do I
I'm
need
gonna I'm gonna call him a word that I'm not going to utter on stream, so they can just use their imagination. It's a time when I wish we weren't streaming because
Do I
boy,
need to remind you guys that she spoke into my head across the city? Okay? Do you really think that
You're-
you really
you're-
think
you're
she's
the
gonna
one
be Yeah, you really think she's gonna be
While you're
happy?
bickering, Brian, can I like be nosy and are there like any papers on the desk while we're waiting?
Thank you,
Okay.
buddy. Don't drop
Can
it.
Can I go look over there?
Sure.
Okay.
Uh,
We're the best group.
Yes,
What is
as you're
going
doing this, make an investigation check. Yeah.
Oh, she wasn't 8.
Oh, jeez.
I got really worked up about Baynor jumped in the butt.
Well, whisper over to Ellie real quick. If you're still good on the 3 gold, I'll touch it on the way out.
and I'm gonna kind of be like, we'll see how I feel.
Can I go up to Baynor? And
You're gonna see
Hold
the
on.
dumbest,
What you
proudest smile on my face.
what you do see,
oh yeah, go ahead.
Kat, you do see like a posted notice, like one of those signs that you always see on stuff and you're like, this sign is here because somebody absolutely did it. Right? Like one of
Oh
those
yeah,
things.
yeah.
And it says, by decree of Vajra Safar, unauthorized use of magic inside the atrium is strictly forbidden. No summoning, no polymorphing, no explosive runes. Violators will be instructed politely once.
Oh,
And then you see a sign-in ledger, and just like some other notes. One of the notes says, "Do not feed the spectral cats. They're here for pest control."
okay. Okay. That's satisfactory. Thank you.
Mhm.
My curiosity is good.
All right, what else is going on?
Okay. During this whole thing, and
It's
Baynor
like, when is this
basically-
guy getting back?
Seriously, I'm about to go find him in a second.
We're just gonna give poor Zen a heart attack because he's the one the black staff apparently is interested in. So, I'm gonna go up to Baynor, and are you on the floor right now?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're gonna be looking at me on the floor like a little kid counting the gold coins and looking at the year of which each one was struck. You know, you do with coins just to see if it's worth more. I'm gonna look at the year for each one and just be I'll look up at you with the proudest, dumbest smile I can muster.
You didn't touch the orb though, did you?
I did not touch the orb.
Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, because Zen paid you more.
Zen
Okay.
paid me 10
I'm-
dragons not to. I'm very proud of myself too.
Sucks.
I'm going to crouch down, look him right in the eye, and be like, and pull out a platinum.
Okay.
I will give you this platinum if you let me throw you at it.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
But you have to
All right.
you have to actually touch it though.
Wait, how many dragons is a platinum?
I think it's 10, right?
It is, huh?
It's 10, right?
It is 10. That is correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, everything is 10. It's like 10, 10, 10.
Do you want to do it now, or you
10
want to
copper
wait
is
till
1 silver,
after
10
the
silvers,
black
1
staff
dragon.
so we don't piss her off?
Probably after, so that we can at
Yeah.
least be like, just go with me when the time comes. We'll do it after though.
No, do it now. Do it now. Baynor, imagine how many cinnamon rolls you could buy with that.
I mean, she's not wrong.
How
And the
loud
lady might
how
walk
loud
us
are they
out.
talking right
Remember-
now?
All right, make a persuasion check. Both of you make a persuasion check because you acknowledging that was a good argument. I would like to see the persuasion here.
Who's rolling?
Baynor and Kat.
Oh,
Okay, I'm doing a persuasion as well.
Yeah, yeah.
who are they trying to persuade?
Ooh, man, Kat did that was kind of a wash. And she tried to persuade him about the money, how many cinnamon rolls it could buy him. So
Oh, gotcha.
How loud are they talking
There.
right now?
I don't know how loud are y'all talking?
I
Cat-
cracked down to Baynor.
Has like one volume, which
Huh.
is like normal volume, if not loud.
Right,
Unless
I'm
I'm
just gonna
hiding
walk over.
something, it's very obvious.
I'm just gonna walk over. Guys, I don't care what you do once I'm not here, but if my brain gets exploded because of you guys, I guess I won't be that mad because I'll be dead, but I sure won't be happy while it's happening.
Can I have your cat if that happens to your head?
Absolutely not.
Pretty sure his cat
Oh.
goes away too, doesn't it?
That's not important, Baynor. I need
Would it-
I need
Oh, that
leverage
would be
here.
so sad.
Pretty sure I saw this in a theater.
Please
sometime.
don't die,
It's like
Zen.
a Patronum or something. Like I forgot what they call that. Ain't it? Patronus?
Familiar?
Yeah, I forgot what. Yeah, never mind.
Sure.
You stress too much, Zen. And I'm going to just slap my hand on his shoulder, like, calm down, sort of thing. Relax. It's fine.
All right, guys. You know what? We need to do the best. Like, if they don't trust us, they won't. They might get rid of Rydolef. So let's at least give the poor young dragon a fighting chance. You can throw me on the way out if you remember.
Trust me, I'll remember.
So.
All right. Right about that time, Arden is coming back. Right this way, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming back.
He walks you back, and as you make your way up these stairs, whoever's interested in the orb, you see it glisten and glow all the more as it is appealing and attractive.
I hate you
You're not
so
sure
much.
how it
Now he's
just
instigating.
floats in the air.
For some reason he's.
Do you think
And
it
you
hurt us?
continue to walk back down the hallway and to the
Baynor looks
left.
up and sees a giant floating blue platinum piece just like rolling around in the air.
Cinnamon roll.
And you finally arrive at the open door of Vajra, and when you come into the room, unlike the last time, Vajra is actually leaned up, sitting against her desk that is at the end of the room, with the long conference table, a whole bunch of bookshelves, and just as it was before, different bookshelves with books lined to the ceiling, 40 feet high. The entire wall doesn't need decorations or art or anything of the such because it's all filled with books. As you look up, you see different floating wisps of magic and books that are floating, almost like birds that are flying in this space. You get this gist of just knowledge that is floating in this room. Okay, you guys walk in. What do you say? What do you do?
Can I is there a book floating around just at eye level sort of thing?
No, most of them are pretty high in the room.
Okay,
None that would
never
be
mind.
reachable. Yeah.
I'll kind of take a step in front, like Vajra, and I'm gonna bow, but like kind of
Rose.
awkwardly.
Zen. Yes. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
And how was the adventure?
Interesting is a good word.
Orbital, I would say.
Wet.
Wet.
Interesting, I would say.
I threw up.
That is interesting.
I'm gonna be looking at everyone around me, being like, "What is wrong with this? Y'all are giving Banor's Bays a bad name." You know, just looking at everyone else. So, I'm not gonna say a word though. This is your moment. So.
Yeah, no, my face is already like blood red at this point because everyone keeps saying embarrassing things. It, we investigated the creature in the water, in the harbor bay.
Yes.
Bay? Yeah.
Yes.
And is it handled?
Well, that's what we came to talk to you about. As we investigated it, we went down. We found where the creature was, and it ended up being a dragon.
A dragon.
A water dragon, to be specific.
A young
A
water
very
dragon.
nice, a very nice one.
Thankfully, Baynor and I were able to communicate with the dragon, but from what we can tell, the dragon seems friendly. He showed us he apparently been trying to leave messages to people. He's been practicing his common and saying hey to people, but he's a dragon, and understandably, people have been pretty spooked about that. But
Well,
he didn't seem threatening.
Well, a dragon, I would be quite taken back.
Agreed.
But not angry or aggressive.
No, if anything, he seemed nervous or skittish, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like he just now this might be a little bit of time. He just split off from his family pod. So apparently there was a group of water dragons. Something bad happened, like a storm or something, and he got separated and decided to couldn't find his family. So he came and found safe harbor in the harbor, and decided to set up shop. And he's terrified that he's not gonna be able to basically stay, or in his words, he wants to coexist with the city. So he's pretty young, though, I will say that.
And
His name's Rydolith, by the way.
and in his defense, I mean, he did even give us some stuff as as a sign of goodwill. And I'm gonna point back to Elliot's mace. He had some items. He gave us some gold that he had acquired, and according to him, he's not stealing any of the stuff that he's gotten. It's mostly stuff that's been either discarded or dropped because sailors have been, accidentally. Sailors are not always the most sober bunch.
Yes. Well, what is it that he wanted?
He seems just to want to live here. He wanted friends. He said he was feeling lonely, which is why he's been trying to communicate with the sailors in the harbor as they come in.
Yeah, that's why he's getting closer to the boats.
So we told him that, I mean, yeah, we didn't seem to have a problem with him. He didn't have a problem with us. We told him that we would go visit him. Maybe that would get him to visit the harbor a little less often.
That being said, this is kind of a unique opportunity for Waterdeep. Is y'all being very water forward with majority of your imports and exports, with the amount of cargo that moves out in and out of the dock. Potentially have a water dragon on your side that could potentially aid you with defense and other things in the future. That could mean a lot for Waterdeep's future safety against things going on in the bigger world.
I mean, he did even tell us if we needed his help, if we
Make
were to get in
a
trouble.
make a persuasion check, Thanor.
Can I help him since I'm also trying to convince?
Yep.
You can just roll again. Ben.
You want to roll again?
Yeah.
It's a great roll.
Well,
There you go. That's better.
There we go. A dirty 20.
I do like the potential having a dragon on our side, and if he is willing to work with us, maybe that might not be a terrible thing to approach. Did you mention his name?
His
Right
name's
or left?
Yep, right or left.
Well, I will send some people to speak with Rydalith, and I think that your efforts will help tremendously for Waterdeep and its protection.
Insight check. Is she sending people to kill the dragon?
Roll an insight check.
Great. I have no clue. I didn't put my glasses on.
It does appear that she's being truthful to you.
Do you want us to take you to them, or at least your people to them, or?
I don't think that's necessary. I did know where to send you to deal with it, and I'm sure that understanding that he is actually there, they'll be able to find it. But as you are on your adventures, there are a few things that I would like to reward you with for your efforts. She takes out this this small brown bag and dumps out these coins into her hand, and walks by each of you and hands you these coins that are probably about the size of a silver dollar, like an oversized coin, just for visual, reference of what this would look like. She says, "This is a Blackstaff token of warding. If you use this for any city watch or officer in the city, it will let them know that you are an agent in favor." And basically what you guys need to know above table for this is that anytime you roll a persuasion check with any watch or guard in the city of Waterdeep, you now have advantage if you show them this coin.
Nice.
Ooh.
Cool.
Next,
What was this coin called again? Sorry, one more time.
it was called a Blackstaff Token of Warding. Warding.
Okay. Blackstaff
Do
token.
you want us
of
to add that
warding.
to our inventory or no?
You can. That would be great if you guys can do it instead of me having to go back and do it. That would be awesome.
Gotcha.
Second, you also now have unrestricted access to the Dock Ward and the Sea Ward, which are both magical zones, on behalf of the Blackstaff.
This is probably a bad time to ask. What is a magical zone?
Well, usually there's different dealings in these areas for specific reasons. And the Dock Ward, if you haven't noticed, is an uninviting place. And so we keep a watchful eye on things that happen in the Dock Ward. And though we can't know everything that happens, keeping an eye on it is always a good thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Third, I would like to offer one of these 3 rewards. You can take one and decide who gets it. The first is a scroll of deep calm. Once per day, you can cast calm emotions and Zone of Truth in a 30-foot radius.
Good lord, we need that for Cat.
However,
I heard
Oh, I said it out loud.
that.
it really can only be used in moments of heightened emotion. If the situation is misread or it is not something that would be useful, then there's a possibility that the spell wouldn't work as you would want it to. So just a fair warning with that. Second, a wand of aquatic command. You can cast control water once per long rest. And it also grants water breathing while it's being held.
Bane, or we could be like Aquaman.
Okay?
What the heck is Aquaman?
I don't know, but he sounds
Or-
cool, doesn't he?
I will be.
Third is a ring of the watchful depth. It grants dark vision underwater for up to 120 feet, and once per day lets the wearer cast detect thoughts.
All right.
So, which of these three would you like?
Um,
I'll go through it again really quick. Above table. Scroll of Deep Calm.
Mhm.
Wand of Aquatic Command. Ring of the Watchful Depths.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Scroll of Deep Calm.
Mhm.
Ring of what?
Ring
Wand.
of Watchful Depths.
Okay.
And Wand of Aquatic Command.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna defer this to the magic wielders, and since this is Zen, honestly, this is your mission. So, I personally don't have use of the items. No offense, like I just think it'd be better suited for one of the other teammates. So,
Well, most of us can see in the dark. I can cast water breathing. You have an air bubble. So I feel like that leaves the scroll of deep calm.
yeah, I mean, if you feel like
Is that
you or Elliot are able to wield it, yeah.
what does everybody else think?
What does the Deep Calm, Scroll of Deep Calm do again?
Once per day, you can cast Calm Emotions and Zone of Truth
Is it-
within a 30-foot radius.
Is it two different casts, or is it like you do it once and it casts both?
You can do each of them
Once per day. Okay,
once.
perfect. So you can cast them separately. Okay.
Yep.
Calm Motions is only second level, right?
I think so, but
Well, actually, no. Reading this again, it would be both of them at the same time, is what it would be.
okay.
So it would be both of them at the same time once, within a 30-foot radius,
Okay.
or in a 30-foot radius. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Calm Emotions could be good, like especially being able just to, you know, at least have
wouldn't-
it at our
And
fingertips.
Cat tends to upset a lot of people.
Well, to be fair, so you do have me. I'm a loose cannon.
Would
As
be
well.
nice. Would be nice to be able to
Yeah.
calm. Would be
Well, I
nice
was
to be able
gonna
to
say,
calm you
it
down.
may- like, given the run-ins that we've had, which we've got more things to tell you, but given the run-ins we had, this probably is going to be the most useful for the group as a whole, as a whole to use or to utilize that scroll more so than the other items.
Okay.
Cat,
So the
Elliot.
scroll.
What do you guys think?
I think my vote is for the scroll. Since there's 5 of us, this should be a pretty straightforward vote, so we
Yeah.
shouldn't have any time.
Oh, is she giving us one of these 3 items? Is that what she's doing?
One of them. That's right.
Yeah.
Cat and Elliot, do you guys have an opinion?
No.
I'm leaning more towards the scroll out of those.
Scroll. I think we'll go with the scroll.
Right. All right. Then she hands you the scroll of deep calm.
All right. Is that something that I can actually add, or is that like a is that like an existing item that I can add? Oh. Let me see. You're good. You keep going. I'll look for it. Okay. It's not okay.
Well, thank you kindly for the reward and for the token.
As you're saying that, fourth, she brings out a chest, small chest, only about 10 inches.
That's pretty massive.
Side to side, and about 5 inches tall. And she hands this to Elliot and says 600 dragons and 3 pearls of minor spell storing. Each can hold 1 level 1 or level 2 spell. And then she hands Zen a sealed letter with a stamp of the black staff on the backside. A sealed letter of recommendation to the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors. Finally, I hand you that letter because before you left, you asked about an apprenticeship. If you are to serve as an apprentice at the Blackstaff Tower and work your way up as one of my higher-ups that I can trust, there will be more work that you have to do to earn the place.
Absolutely.
However, you must be a member of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
Where would I go to inquire about this?
You can speak with any guard gate. A lot of them entry points. They speak to people who enter into the city. You can also go to courthouses. It's a matter of record for the city of Waterdeep.
Okay.
Of course, I know about it, which deals with my realm very much so, but it's more so a sense of having a record that you are available shall the city of Waterdeep need you to defend it, and them having a record of knowing that you are available to defend the city.
Absolutely. Can you say one more time what that was called again? The Watchful Order of...
The Watchful Order of Magists
Okay.
and Protectors.
And Protectors. Okay. And then I'm gonna think in my head. Vajra, are you still in my head?
She's gonna say back, I can be.
And I'm just gonna think, the floating orb out in the lobby. What is that? What is that?
She's just gonna look at you and smile. She'll say, wouldn't you like to know?
We would like to.
But she's only gonna say it in your head.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna think back. Well, if someone touches it, it wasn't me.
Okay. Next order of business. You asked me before you left last time about a warlock. Her name, would you say her name was?
Celia.
Celia, yes. I find no record of a Celia. not one that's served here or was here as a student. I do not know much about her. However, as I've asked around and had some different people feel around, um, she seems to work for somebody that's powerful and seems to be seeking these stones. Um, Now, the purpose of these stones, I am not quite sure of, but they keep coming up. And I think that if you have the opportunity, remaining safe, of course, that seeking a little bit more about these stones would probably be the best path to take. Where to find Celia? Uh, I've heard anywhere from the sewers where you first interacted, but she's also been seen in places like the City of the Dead or in the Field Ward, um, and on rare occasions, the Dock Ward. Now, that's not too helpful with seeking her out right now, but it at least gives you some areas of where she might be. Whoever this
Looking at
is,
above
whoever
table, I'm
this
looking at.
is seems to have done a great job with concealing her identity because we do not have much information on her.
Above table, I'm looking at the map. The field ward's the Undercliff.
The Field Ward is up here,
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
very top. City of Dead, Dock Ward.
Gotcha. See it. I see it now. Thank you. Well, I mean, the sewers is right because we've run into her once before there directly, and then on 2 different occasions, we've run into some of her followers, the cultists in red, and I mean, we just dispatched 4 more of them in the sewers last night. To be fair, they attacked us first, so.
I was just trying to find the bathroom.
But I've also seen them myself. I've seen them in the City of the Dead making plans to kidnap more people for some sort of sacrifice, I'm assuming, or maybe to pay tribute to Asmodeus. I don't know, but seems like that, like at least in the last couple days, they were targeting North Ward. And you may want to talk to, if you haven't spoken with him, Raynar on the gyms. We've run into one of these. Well, not really run into, but one of these gyms was supposed to be brought to Raynor from someone that outside of our tavern that was killed in a large explosion. So it's a good chance this group already has one of these gyms, at least one of the gyms, maybe multiple. So you may want to talk to Raynor on this one.
I think that you are the crew that needs to seek after this. I think seeking after these stones, whatever they mean, whatever they are, is of utmost importance. And you could find out more information to help us along the way. I think that this might be very important.
We'll do what we can. I'm saying that from the back.
Absolutely. We will if she's as dangerous as she seems, or as chaotic as she seems, somebody's got to do something about it.
She'll probably show herself eventually.
Is there anything else that you need from us?
I don't have anything at the moment aside from these stones. Maybe seeking out Raynar again. And what are the next steps?
We're supposed to meet up with him here soon anyway, so we'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, and we gotta look at getting our freaking front end of the tavern, see if that's getting repaired.
Okay.
Some of these guys are psycho. That's all I gotta say.
Right. We'll get right on it then.
As y'all are leaving, you will hear in your head, Zen, I will be in touch with what I need from you very soon.
Absolutely. Said.
Before we walk out, I'm gonna spin around, not knowing that she's talked to Zen. And I'll be Lady Blackstaff, if you may.
Yes.
The blue orb that floats in y'all's lobby, or I don't know what you call that room, but
Atrium. Atrium was the word I was looking
atrium?
for.
Okay, that sounds great. In the blue orb in the atrium, has anyone ever touched it before? And if so, what happened?
I don't think anyone has ever touched it.
And I'm just gonna think. I'm so
I'm just
sorry.
gonna turn around. Thank you. Have a great day. See you in a few minutes, hopefully. Go spin around and walk out. Hey guys, what do you think we should get for lunch?
I'm gonna turn to Vajra. Last thing before I go, obviously you have a way to talk to me. Is there a way that I can reach out to you if I need something?
Is there no way for you to speak to me or reach out to me?
Not that I've studied this far.
For now, I think you've used these birds in the past. Can I give you a few more of them?
That absolutely works. I've also I don't know what kind of material you guys have on hand, but I know I've heard of sending stones before that might be a little better for the environment. I don't know if you have any of those here.
Not with me at the moment.
That's all right. Global warming's a myth anyways.
It is.
How many did she give me?
5.
5. Okay. Thank you very much for the help, and we'll continue pursuing this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn around and head out.
All right.
Okay, as soon as we get to the lobby, I'm gonna tug on Shamara's like leg armor, and I'm gonna hold out my hand.
I was watching them intently as we leave because they were talking about this before we went in.
Damn it, babe. I'm gonna look down at him. I was like, "Do you really want to do this?"
I mean, it's platinum. Come on, like, are you backing out?
A little bit. It sounds like it's maybe a little bit dangerous.
And I'm just gonna, if your skin turns to liquid, Baynor, it's not my fault. And I'm just gonna keep walking.
I've been branded by Queen Titania herself. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not scared of a lot of things anymore. I really want to touch it.
Oh, it's so pretty. Why would you're the worst.
This is up off the ground though. Like
It is up off the ground. Yeah, it's up off
several
the
feet.
ground. Yeah.
Like, is anybody paying me to do this?
Baynor, if you're able to touch it and not die, I will still give you the platinum.
All right. I start flying up.
Oh
We'll look up, and I'm gonna stare directly into Zen's eyes as I'm floating right next to this thing, right?
You're like floating up and backwards.
Yep, floating up and backwards. And then as soon as I get within arm's reach of it, like one of the metal pieces, I'll start off a little. One of the metal pieces, I'm gonna take my little finger, point it directly like up in front of my face, lick the tip of my finger, and touch it, the metal piece.
All right. The moment that you touch
Oh
the
no.
metal piece, your hair stands straight up, like you've been struck by lightning.
Oh,
Your-
this is cool.
Your hair completely stands straight up.
Mhm.
You now realize any thoughts that you think can only be ending in rhyming words. These floating books that are in the atrium and flying around like birds, one of them immediately flies straight into your face in the way that a book flying angrily would look, begins to speak and scolds you in Vajra's voice. Who touched the orb? Was it you? You with the hands like a curious squirrel?
Wait, I have to talk in rhyme?
If you say anything, you must talk in rhyme.
The one thing I'm not good at. This is nightmare. Okay.
And then finally a small illusion of Vajra appears, pinches you by the nose, and starts to float you back down to the party. And as she's floating you down, you hear in your head, I specifically enchanted this orb to look dangerous. If you're going to touch things, at least buy me dinner first. And then she winks at you and vanishes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna think in my head, oh, I like to touch things and I like to give rings. So
No response.
Well,
As
Baynor, how you
Baynor
feeling?
returns back to you, he looks charred, unharmed, no damage done, but he looks somewhat charred, and his hair, on any hair that you would be able to see, is completely frizzed and completely standing up.
I'm gonna flick the platinum to Baynor. Deal's a deal. Here you go.
I like the new look, Baynor.
thank you.
You okay?
Let's see, I'm trying to think of rhyme here. I suck at rhyming, y'all. So this is a nightmare for me. I'm gonna be thank you, one and all. I bet you didn't have faith in one not this tall.
That's pretty
And
good.
I'm a bow.
Love it.
Baynor's got bars.
I'm just gonna. Elliot, are you happy?
Happy that it happened, not happy that you tried to ruin pretty much the only dream I've had since I met back up with you. So
That seems a bit dramatic. I'm just gonna.
Is it?
I'm just gonna
Is
turn
it
and start
dramatic?
walking out.
Oh yeah, go ahead and leave. Not like you haven't done that for the past 800 years.
Now, boys, we got places to be. Let's start walking. Y'all can argue in the back.
All right.
And I'm just gonna start heading toward where are we going? We going up towards Troll Skull?
Where are
Yeah,
y'all going?
I'm gonna look at Elliot and Zen before, like, while they're kind of glaring at each other. I'm gonna be like, hey, boys, no one knew what would happen, but I think right now it's time for our cheeks to start clapping, and then I'm gonna start walking out the building.
As we're walking out, I'm gonna pull out a paper bird, and I'm just gonna write headed to Troll Skull now, and then let it go as I say Raynar's name.
Okay.
Do we need to stop and look for your armor, Baynor?
You stop talking to me. Yes, I need my fine threads before I put my gorgeous head into bed.
How long is this in effect for?
It's only in effect for 15 minutes. So if you're gonna talk
find
to him,
out.
This is so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well then,
Yeah, we can head there then.
yeah, it was what was it? Steam and Steel? Steel and Steel? What is it called?
Something like that. Yeah, I think it was.
I
Yeah,
want to go
okay.
to Unibars for clothes for the ball, just in case those fine threads get me a booty call.
My God.
Do we?
can't, I
Well, I just sent a bird to Raynar. Do we want to split up then, and maybe Baynor and someone else can go check on the clothes? And actually, Baynor, all the stops are for you. You get clothes, your armor.
I could do
skewer
this by
dragon?
myself. I'm not some little chilly elf.
Okay, well, let's just chill on the elf racism.
You can't
Well,
say
then-
what I was about to say. Never mind.
Well then let's just go to Troll Skull. Just meet us there, Baynor. And we'll get something to eat. As long as Leaf is okay.
Sounds good to me. I think on the way I'm probably gonna stop and pee. I'm gonna start floating away with my little like crazy hair.
I love Baynor.
You're gonna see me slapping my face, going like, "What the hell is wrong with me?"
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright,
So,
start ahead.
Troll Skull?
Yep, I think so.
Alright. And Baynor, I guess, will meet us there in a little bit.
okay?
Yeah.
So everybody's heading to Troll Skull, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I know I'm heading to go get my stuff, so y'all go ahead and do the scene.
Oh, you're not okay. You're headed. Okay, I gotcha.
No, I'm gonna let y'all do it, and then I'm gonna head over probably to Unibars first.
Baynor doesn't want to speak to anybody right now.
I'm going mute. Foul silence.
So funny. So funny.
All right, yeah. So everybody but Baynor then I said to Troll Skull.
Okay.
Water
So you're
jump,
headed to the
rises.
manor, or you're heading just to the alley?
I think to. Well, I mean, to the manor, but yeah, I mean, we want to check the damage and see how it's looking. I guess it's only been a couple days,
Okay.
hasn't it?
Okay. Coming upon a familiar street and a familiar alley, you do see that the carnage of bodies has obviously been cleaned up. It's been taken care of and moved on. You actually see that construction has begun on the front side. It is not completed, but it is at least back into its shape. Leaf.
Do I see Leaf anywhere around?
Not outside. You do see people working out front though, that are working on this, construction area, putting it back together.
Okay, I'll head inside.
I'll follow
Okay.
behind.
Right.
I'm here.
All right. When you go inside, you see many different. There's business still, even though it's still open to the outside. It's exposed. Um, he is. There's things going on. There's business that's going well, and when you enter as soon as you enter in, Leaf approaches you and says, "Ah, my favorite mortals, back from another brush up of with death, I'm sure. Are you thirsty? Do you need something to kind of take off the edge or soothe any need that you have?"
I would love a stiff drink. And Leaf, can I just say you are the man, or ghost, or specter.
Well, I appreciate that, Master Zen. I will make you a drink.
Make that 2. I'll have one.
I'll get the drinks.
And
On
one
the
from our
house.
Leaf. We are the house.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One for my brother as well. I crushed his dreams today.
Oh. What a mean brother.
You know how brothers are. Do you know how
Right.
brothers are?
No. Never had a brother.
Okay. You can imagine how brothers are.
Grew up with 19 sisters.
Ooh, that's a lot of
19.
estrogen.
It's a lot of sisters, Leaf.
All by like, never mind. I don't want to know.
All right. A few moments later, he brings you your drinks.
What did you bring me? What did he make me?
Let's see. Now you're making me pull up my drink notes.
Oh,
Let me talk. I don't have anything to say.
Oh, you said y'all. Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, y'all can talk.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, no, I'll be honest. I didn't hear you say that either. Hopefully Raynar gets here soon. Gotta fill him in on everything that's been going on.
So he is actually there.
Oh,
y'all,
sweet.
yeah, y'all can find him. Y'all would be able to find him.
Man, he's a speedy boy.
So he actually brought you like shots.
Oh
He said
man.
stiff. So
it was like it's like
and I'm gonna
3 in the
make it-
afternoon right now.
I'm gonna make it a flaming whiskey bomb.
Oh, good lord.
It's actually on fire.
Perfect. I'm just gonna grab it. Oh, bottoms up, and just throw it back.
I'll do the same thing.
All right. Is everybody drinking one? Cat?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy,
All right.
here we go.
Here we
Can I
go.
have another one?
Elliot, are you drinking one?
He might have stepped away.
He's muted.
Oh, okay. Then I need Cat to roll a 1d6, and you have to roll a 5 or a 6, or you are drunk.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna lean in to Leaf, and I'm gonna hand him 5 dragons. Like anytime Cat asks for alcohol, you give her anything else but alcohol.
Got it. Why doesn't everybody just roll a 1d6? But Shamara, you succeed on a 3 through 6. and
Okay.
Zen, you succeed on a 4 through 6.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah.
The D6 you said?
Yeah.
There we go. Oof.
And you're feeling a little tipsy.
I'm fine.
I feel
It-
good
it-
too.
It was stiff. Hit a little harder than you thought it would.
You guys feel like dancing?
What?
You guys feel like dancing? Leaf,
I
hit
think
that
you and Cat.
hit that music.
I think you and
All
Cat
right.
could.
I could do it for you. Give me 1 second. I'll find it just for you.
And I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna start just thrusting. No rhythm to it, nothing. Just thrusting.
Oh, good lord.
Daddy's home.
Oh, wait.
Right.
Wait, if he's back, he can have the shot. Let's see if Elliot gets in on this.
Elliot, you back?
Yeah, what?
Elliot,
Your team
I'm taking shots.
took shots, and they ordered you one.
I'm not there, by the way.
Drink it,
Yeah.
drink it, drink it.
And so, let's see. They ordered you a flaming whiskey bomb at
Now, when he says they, he means Zen.
4 in the afternoon. Are you gonna drink it?
Drink it, drink it, drink it.
Who's on it?
I'm still just thrusting in the middle of the room.
Zen bought it for you because he told Finn, he told Leaf that he felt bad for hurting your feelings.
So I guess I'll come out of the bathroom or wherever I was, and I'll kind of like see it sitting there, and I'll be like, "Leaf, what's this?" I guess I'll explain that Zen bought it, and I'll say, "Oh, cool," and I'll take it, and I'll find another table where someone's sitting, and I'll set it down, and I'll say, "Hey, on the house," and then just walk away.
Boo.
Leaf then makes his way over and starts playing this music.
Oh yeah, I'm thrust even faster now.
Make a performance check.
Deal.
Can I, while he's doing this, stand up
Oh yeah.
and
above
wherever Raynor
average.
is, just go sit down at the table with him and just watch this happen?
Yep, you can.
All right. I'm gonna bring a ale over.
All right. Kat, are you doing anything?
I am going to try and steal more alcohol from behind the bar.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand
Mhm.
check.
Okay.
Oh
Oh
my
my.
goodness. Plus
Whoa.
9.
What would you like to take from behind the bar?
Oh jeez.
We
Oh,
literally own the bar.
It's
the-
true. We do own.
Yeah, but I think you
The-
missed this. Zen paid Leaf 5 dragons to, if Kat asked for any alcohol, for him to give her anything but alcohol.
Yes.
So
Right now, Leaf is busy.
he is. It is busy in there.
You
Even
guys,
at 4.
you guys feeling this music? Is it hot in here? I'm gonna start unbuttoning my shirt.
I want to slip back and get something like from the top shelf.
You're gonna climb
Actually,
up
no,
and
no,
get
no.
it?
Jeez.
No, that's risky. Bottom left shelf. Just bottom left shelf.
All right.
That way nobody can really see me and I can grab it.
All right. You see something that looks a little bit it has like a skull on the front of it, and it
Ooh.
has
Oh,
in like
no.
this fancy calligraphy, it says Ghost Jack.
Oh, that sounds fun. And I'm gonna unstopper it and guzzle it
Oh
Wow.
no.
while creeping into a dark corner, like across from the bar.
Oh
All right.
no.
This cat's like
We're
a
gonna be
full-on
fighting Cat in
alcoholic,
here in a
huh?
minute.
All right. So you have it. All right. Let me see here. All right.
This music is a bop.
Yeah, it is. I'm just thrusting right along to it.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
How about
I am sitting at the table with Raynor,
Mm-hmm.
just having a ale with Raynor as we're watching this.
All right.
have I noticed Raynar yet?
Make a perception check.
All
You
right.
just have to beat a 6. Actually, an 8. Make it a little harder.
Well, good news.
Oh, he is plastered.
I'm in the zone right now.
You're not really drunk, you know.
I'm just feeling good.
You're feeling good. Yeah.
I'm just feeling
you're
good.
Not,
Getting my
you're not
dance
drunk.
on.
You're feeling good though. Yeah, so you haven't noticed him yet.
Just
All right, what are you
imagining
doing?
Zen, I'm imagining Zen dancing like Frodo at the, Bilbo's party. Just saying.
Yeah, tell us about your dancing, Zen.
No, I said it's out of rhythm. I'm just humping the air. Just
Okay.
just thrusting furiously. It's not even kind of with the music. I'm just in the middle of the room, just thrusting.
All right.
Actually,
All right, what are you doing, Elliot?
yeah, that's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate, Shamar.
I'm kind of just looking around at, like, seeing how repairs are going. Like, very much, like, not interested in whatever nonsense is happening around me. Just kind of making sure that everything looks good, or that things are kind of coming along.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around.
Yep.
Are there any fine young honeys around?
Oh no.
I'm glad that you asked.
I can hear you laughing over there, babe.
Sorry, I'm on mute since I'm not in the scene, but I'm dying.
Raynor needs to be here.
What you're seeing in this moment, Elliot, is there's many different workers on the inside and the outside. At this point, the structure is back as it should be. So the basis for the wall coming back together, it's back up. There's planks back up. They're actually starting to put like crossboards and insulation, into the walls. Like they're a little bit past like that, like a halfway point of bringing this back up. You could still see the outside though, from where you're standing inside of the tavern. But it seems like everything that you would expect is, as you would want it to be.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just, like I said, I'm just kind of like watchfully observing. Like it's not
Okay.
really anything serious, but just kind of anything to remove myself from this. God, screw this stream. Yeah, anything to remove myself from that.
From what?
Even from what Zen is doing. There were other words, but
All right.
I like my job.
Oh.
All right.
Can I, while I'm sitting at the table with Raynor, sipping my ale with him, can I look over at him and I want to,
He's just having a good time. He's laughing at Zen as he's dancing. He points out to you, Kat over in the corner, who is, has something
a
on her
drunk.
head at this
Just drunk.
point. She's holding the bottle up, you know.
I'm going. Well, after I take a sip of my ale, I'm gonna be like, "You sure you want to be working with a group like us here, Raynar?"
I think so. You guys are just the right amount of fun. Get into anything.
Hopefully, they're not too plastered to get info and all that, because we got stuff for you.
I'd hope not.
We'll see, I guess.
All right. This is what you find in the crowd. Oh.
Oh no.
And
Oh man.
she comes up to you and grabs your hand and starts dancing.
All right. Hello there.
Make a performance check.
Oh yeah.
See how well you dance with her.
Oh no. Come on, Zen.
Oh baby.
Oh. All right.
Majestically, you are in sync with every step she takes and move she takes. It's like you're not sure if she's leading or you're leading, but it is in sync. It is together and in rhythm.
Sorry.
I'm gonna as we're dancing with the grace of 1,000 swans, I'm gonna lean in and be like, you know, the only thing better than dancing with me, and I'm gonna spin her, and I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and give her a little push towards Elliot, and at the same time,
Oh,
I'm gonna look at Elliot like, this one's for you, and cast Charm Person on him.
All right.
oh no.
All right. What's the save on a charm person?
It is. Hold on, let me just. I can just. Let's put. Where's it at? Where's it at?
I think it's a 13 or 14, 13, 14.
Should be a wisdom for whatever
It's a
his spell DC
15.
is.
15.
15. 15 wisdom.
Son of a
Oh. Psych.
All right, so at this point, Elliot, you know that he tried to cast Charm Person on you because it was a failure. So you know that he tried to do that. But also, she is still coming at you because he did push her to you with the Mage Hand. So what do you do about that?
Going to just kind of sidestep and continue to push her the direction that she was going.
Alright. Well, he sidesteps and almost like waves her on, like someone who steps out of the way of a bull, and kind of moves her along back into the crowd. Everyone else that's dancing. All right, you can make another perception check for finding Raynar.
Oh, jeez.
You are very distracted.
Yeah, I just try to be the wingman of the century, and brother just moved out of the way. That's crazy.
So at that point, I'm just gonna walk up to Zen and be like, of all the people that I thought would try to cast a spell on me, you would be the last one. And I'm gonna kind of just, still angry, storm off upstairs. 'Cause
Alright.
I'm very officially done with everything that's happening down here.
All right. Okay. Upstairs, you can find a room or whatever you're looking for up there.
Yeah, I mean, there's that like sitting area. I believe it was on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
So probably just grab a little book and sit down and try not to dive headfirst out of a window to my death.
All right.
I'm gonna follow after him.
All right.
Can I go check on Kat?
Yes, you can.
I imagine because Raynar pointed her out to me, I'd know where she is. I'm going to
You do know where she's at, yeah.
Given how I know how she is when she's had a bit, or not even a bit, can I try to get her to eat something at the table and just keep her with me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kat would probably willingly go along and be complimenting you the whole time about how pretty you are and crying. And
Thank you, honey. Look, come on, I got you something to eat. Leaf, I need something to eat over here. And I'm just gonna bring her over to the table with Raynar and me.
Yep.
And just.
Oh, my dear, what happened here? I didn't.
Really pretty bottle.
I did not give this to her.
I believe you, Leaf. I don't know how she got it.
Leaf is going to attempt to take the bottle away from you.
She's not gonna let him take it.
All right, he's gonna grab it at the same time. He is going to roll a strength check, and you have to compete against me with disadvantage.
Because you are gone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that wasn't with disadvantage. How do I do the disadvantage?
It should be control click, but you could just click it one time. You could just click it one more time.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
All right. I don't think he would have any strength. Actually, I'm just gonna roll a d20, no modifier.
Would you have advantage because you're sober?
I would not. No. All right. He is able to pry it away from you pretty easily.
Aww.
You thought that you were holding it tight, but he got it away pretty easily. So, all right.
I'm gonna kind of get his attention and be like, and water too.
Yes. Yes, of course. Be right back. All right.
And then
As
I'm
he's
just
doing
gonna
that,
have Kat sitting next to us.
okay. As y'all are doing that, we are going to a little bit quieter space. Now making our way back to upstairs. The party's kind of simmered away, and we have the two brothers.
Elliot, are you this mad that I didn't want Baynor to touch the glowing ball?
No. You know, it's a lot more than that. You know, it's the going behind everyone's back to try to become an apprentice with the Black Staff when we're clearly in the middle of something. It is the trying to cast a spell on me when clearly I'm not interested in what's happening down there. And it's just like, kind of feels like we're trying to derail what's happening here, like kind of what our main goal is. Like, I don't know if you realize, but just a couple days ago, someone threw a fireball at our home. So not sure if that's computing in that brain of yours, but maybe we ought to start taking this a little bit more serious.
Well, I asked about becoming an apprentice to hopefully, I don't know, maybe learn something or gain some status or position or something that would be able to help us to be more effective or help help somebody. And okay, yeah, I cast a spell at you. I mean, it's not like I threw a fireball at you. Yeah, I know we're doing something, and yes, we have a mission and a job, and of course, but I mean, what are we doing right now? Right now, we're just waiting, so we can wait and be grumpy, or we could wait and, I don't know, try to enjoy the moment. The last time we were here, we got blown up. At least we're not getting blown up right now.
Because everybody has their own way of dealing with situations like this.
I mean, I guess I could. I'm gonna sit down and very obnoxiously like poke out my bottom lip. Oh, sorry. Is this better for you?
Just gonna kind of stare blankly, and just be like, "Sure."
Listen, for the last 200 years, I've been by myself, and for the last 200 years, I assumed that my brother was gone, and then I come back for the first time, and you're here, and you've been here, and no one sought me out. No one, I mean, as much magic as our family is capable of, no one sent me a message. No one told me. So, yeah, maybe I'm being a little bit sillier than I should be. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Just walk around and be mad all the time? It's like you were all perfectly fine just being cool with me blaming myself for you being dead. And you weren't even dead.
Well, nearly, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, I get your point. Just kind of here in the moment. It's just, kind of is what it is. I mean, we've got to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like we're not getting anywhere fast. So
No, I completely agree. And look, if you must know, it's not the ball that I didn't want him to touch. I am terrified of losing somebody that I care about again. Every single day, I beat myself up about that. I spent every moment I had trying to make up for it. The amount of risk that I took just to help somebody, anybody, that I thought might make me feel less guilty about hurting you. And nothing helped. So, yeah, partially it kind of hurts that it felt like everybody was just okay with me not being here. But I just missed you, man. I mean, we did everything together. We caused chaos together. And I guess I don't know, I guess I just felt like it was my, I mean, in my mind, it was my recklessness that hurt you. And I'm just glad to have you back, but kind of upset, but not really. I don't know. It's a lot of feelings.
yeah, we never did good with feelings.
I've been trying to work on it. I can introduce you to my therapist. His name's Baynor.
And as he says that, we are going to take a quick break.
Cool.
Freaking soap opera.
Gonna make me cry over here.
wonder if it's been 15 minutes yet. Can you talk normal now, Van?
I'm just trying not to go to Nantucket, so.
I definitely thought you were going to be stuck until a long rest.
Oh, I'm going Val silence, you know. You know, start doing sign language.
All right, back.
Oh, welcome back.
All right. Okay. All right. So we pick back up in Waterdeep. Baynor, what are you doing?
I am heading over to Hunibars first, since it's gonna be further away from the tavern than Avi and Embrick. So I'm gonna head over to Unibar to try to see if I can get some ball clothing.
Okay.
So I'll walk into the front and be like, "Hello," and then I forgot the guy's name behind the counter. What was his name previously? I'm looking for it real quick. Disregard. I do not have his name. I don't think I wrote it down. No, Amar. Amar is who it is. Like, hello, I'm looking for Amar. Do I see him anywhere?
Yeah, I would say you'd be able to find him for sure.
Okay, I'll walk up and be like, "Hello, Amar. I'm not sure if you remember me at all."
Okay.
I bought this from you, and I'll show him the red cloak that they did custom work.
Yes. And your name again, sir, was
Baynor Silly.
Baynor. Yes.
Yes.
Are you back for clothing? Yes.
Yes, actually, I would like to try to at least complete the ensemble. I only have 20 platinum right now, but I would love to see if I can get like a green tunic, like a finer tunic to wear with this. Actually, you can kind of tell green is kind of my color and kind of a green-red mix. So I was just gonna see if you'd be able to do that for 20 platinum.
I think we could find something for 20 platinum. Let me have some of my assistants bring you some things. You try it on, and we'll fit you. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. They'll do that. And while they are doing that, we are gonna bring it back to see. Back to Shamara and Kat. All right. What are y'all doing?
I am just trying to get her to eat something and drink water.
All right. Do you give in to this?
She's muted.
Oh.
I guess I could go along with it.
Okay. Should go along with it. All right. This will take away half the length of time that you are drunk.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right. And is there anything else y'all would like to do?
I'm going to look over at Raynor. What is he doing? Is he just
he's just
enjoying the time?
Yeah, he's just kind of happily enjoying himself, kind of tapping his foot and dancing a little bit, you know. He's just having a good time. He's not doing anything crazy, or he's there though.
You used to these kind of parties and stuff, Raynor?
Not too often. Every now and then, though. Why not?
I would think being of nobility, maybe it'd be a different kind of party than what you're used to.
Oh, it is a little different, but again, I don't really like staying with the crowds of my dad, so this is
No?
more my pace.
You like the tavern style more than like the nobility side of it?
Oh, absolutely. The balls are so stuffy, and you have to make sure your manners are right and everything is just perfect, and you're dressed, which costs a fortune. And I would rather just be here with some friends and have a good time.
What was the last ball you went to?
I can't recall at the moment. It's been a few years, I would say. And I'd have to think on it.
I'm just gonna be like rubbing the back of poor cat, almost like this, like oh my gosh, this is gonna sound really gross, but you know how like a friend might hold your hair back if you're throwing up in the toilet, but I'm kind of like just rubbing her back and making sure that she's like okay while I'm talking to Raynar, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've only ever been a guard for balls. Never actually attended one until here soon, actually, which will be a really weird change for me.
Oh yes, I do think that that'll be a good ball to attend. I plan to attend myself with your whole group speaking of it, and I think it would be beneficial for me to be there.
Yeah, I can't remember who it's with like the Castellanters or the Hunibart. I can't remember who is it for.
It's at the Castellanters, so we'll be at their villa. But I think it'll be good. They usually host a great ball, a great company, a lot of nobility. So anyone that you might be seeking out or looking for, I think you probably would find them, or at least find a connection to get to them.
Yeah. I have my reasons for wanting to go, but it's just weird seeing this side of the city. I'm not used to it. I'm used to being like the big like guard muscle sort of thing for these type of events, so I don't know how even remotely how to act.
Oh, I'm sure you'll do fine, but I can teach you. You know, before the ball, if you would like to, I can show you and the rest of your group ways to act. I had assumed that Elliot or Zen probably would know. Maybe they'd shown you how to act in the proper manners at such an event.
I mean, just watching them, you can tell. Elliot was really nice and actually footed the bill for a lot of our stuff for the ball.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Like I said, those clothes, they don't come at a cheap price, so...
No, they do not. What do you know of the Castellanters? If that's the ball that we're going to.
Castellanters are a well-respected and well-known noble family that they just always seem to have their hand in a charity or seeking ways to help Waterdeep grow. They give so many investments to different businesses and support that I think that many people respect them just for their efforts to make the city a better place.
Do they like the whole? I don't know. Do they take kindly to people who enjoy research and just trying to make the world a better place, or at least where they're at?
I don't know. I know that they always seem to encourage learning, growth. I don't see why they would be opposed to that.
Okay. Sorry to pick your brain. I've just never, like I said, I don't do this sort of thing very often.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Anytime. I came here. I mean, I'm loving the party and atmosphere, but Zen had actually asked me to come here. Did you know where he went?
Did I see that Elliot and Zen went upstairs?
Let's make a perception check for what you would have seen in the past.
Okay. Nope.
You did not see it.
Oh heck yeah!
Uh,
You were
no,
mesmerized by my dancing.
At the last I saw of Zen, he
You were distracted keeping an eye on Raynar for quite some
Yeah.
time.
last I saw of Zen, he had his shot. I guess it really messed him up, and he started having a good old time dancing. That's the last I saw of him.
All right.
So I imagine he's here somewhere. But I imagine he'll be down in a little bit. If you want, you can keep an eye on Cat for me, and I'll go check.
Okay. You sure? I can keep an eye on Cat.
As I'm getting up, trust me, she doesn't bite too hard, and I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
Um,
Cat, are you doing anything?
No, I think we've crossed from crazy drunk to just sad and sitting still drunk.
Okay. He's not quite sure. Like, he's looking around. He's not quite sure if, like, to touch you. Like, Shamara was rubbing your back, so he's kind of like reaching out, but like draws his hands back.
Cat's gonna just mirror
almost
whatever
like-
he's doing.
He's almost like air rubbing your back. Like, he doesn't quite want to touch you. He's not really sure how to help.
And then Cat's gonna mirror whatever he's doing,
Okay.
thinking like it's a game.
All right. Okay. You can make your way. I guess you would search. You could do an investigation check, and
Okay.
go ahead and roll. You just gotta beat a 5 to find them.
okay. Yeah.
So you would find them. You would still be on the second floor. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you find them, and
Hey guys. Do I notice that maybe the air is a little bit, maybe not down, but like, do I notice the vibe?
yeah. I mean, you're kind of coming in on the back end of the conversation, so they're talking. They're kind of done talking at
Okay.
this point. But you can, if y'all want to kind of explain what she might see when she comes up.
The last thing he said was that he had a therapist named Baynor. So that gets a little bit of a smirk out of me. And essentially, the only thing that Shamara would probably hear is, "I only go to see therapists who touch the orb."
Yeah, hey guys.
Oh,
Sorry
hey.
to interrupt.
No.
Whatever y'all are having. Radar was asking about y'all.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
You didn't see him?
How did I miss him?
I mean, you were shaking your ass pretty well down there, so
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Don't think that was a compliment.
We might want to head down. Are y'all? Unless y'all are
No, yeah. After you.
still chatting. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna lead them back down to the table and all that.
Okay. All right. You make your way down there, and you see Cat and Raynar are kind of like playing copycat, like they're like mirroring each, like miming to each other.
You guys
I love
having
it.
fun?
I'm not sure.
Did she pull you into a game, Raynor?
I don't know what we're doing.
Listen, I'm not here to yuck your yum, man.
Can I, as we were walking to the table, basically ask Leaf if he's seen Baynor? Not that I would know how long it would take him to do his thing, but he's small, so I wouldn't know if he'd be around and we wouldn't know.
Rude.
Well,
He's just a wee little guy.
just basically in passing, I'm just gonna ask Leaf if he's seen Baynor.
No, I have not. I'll keep an eye out for him though.
Send him over here if he walks in.
Will do.
Okay. And then I'll just go back. I'll go back to the table.
I love that guy.
Love what guy?
Leaf.
Yeah, he is pretty great.
I mean, and Baynor, I guess.
Oh yeah, him too.
Aw.
So Reinhardt, we dealt with the issue that Vajra was having. While we were gone, she was trying to get some more information on this Cilia character. She seems to think she's after the same thing that we talked about, which was your dad's vault. Is that right? Did I
Yeah,
know
the stones.
Perfect.
The vault.
Yeah, I know we had talked about there were stones that I think we called them the Infinity Stones that we needed to collect. We have the one that we got. Have you found any more information on maybe it's the whereabouts of another one?
I don't. I know that there is a possibility that, I mean, again, as you said, Vajra knows. I think that there's some groups with power searching after these. A vault. Again, it was rumored that my dad had a vault. I don't know what was in the vault. I don't know why he had a vault. There was rumors, and now it's coming back up. So I would like to think that maybe it's true, but I don't know where to find the vault. I don't know what would be in it, if it even existed. I can't help but think that something that happened here the other day had something to do with it. Have y'all found out anything else about that attack?
No. We the trail went cold for us. We split up and everything. All we know is that somebody was here after the explosion, grabbed something off of who we assume was your gnome friend, ran off. Elliot and I ran after him, and then the others ran for something that was flying in the sky that potentially was the one that dropped or created
Something
the explosion.
flying in the sky like a griffin, or like any more description of what was in the sky, or?
I mean,
Yeah, we.
1 second, please.
Was in the sky. I think maybe I'm not remembering who exactly. Somebody told us they're called Nimblerites.
Oh, Nimblerites.
I think you told us that.
Oh. Well, I think I had mentioned to you then that, I mean, Nimblerites were created.
Yeah, by the Inspired Hands.
Yeah, the House of Inspired Hands. Did you guys go there?
We haven't
No.
yet. We've been
Okay.
dealing with a bit of a dragon situation.
Dragon. Oh.
That's a long story. He's pretty chill.
Okay, so I would say the House of Inspired Hands is probably good.
Where
If there's any way for you to find out more information about the attack that was here, uh, that could be helpful. Why somebody would attack here, or what they wanted. I don't know where my dad's gnome friend was. Again, I wasn't all that familiar with Delacar, but um, I I know that he was a close, you know, standby for my dad. He knew what my dad wanted or what he was looking for, and unfortunately, now he's dead. But if there's something that you could find out from this situation, then I think that would be beneficial.
I think you mentioned the Temple of Gond.
Mm-hmm.
Where would we find? Would I know that? I'm sure I would know that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
All right.
Well, why would you think that you would know that?
Are like the locations of the temples not pretty well known in the city?
Yeah, I mean they are pretty well known. Yeah.
Roll a 22.
Okay. Yeah, you would know that this is in the Sea Ward.
Sea Ward, okay.
Yeah, it's over in the. That would actually be. It would actually be right here.
Okay, that is a penis. Yeah,
That's it.
That's
That's the house.
that is definitely a phallic shape right there, without a doubt. All right, we're going to the Temple of Dick. Let's do this.
Raynar.
Yes.
Since we're kind of getting mixed up in your father, the previous Open Lord's business in a sense, would the name Entry 4 mean anything to you?
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts. She asked
Okay.
this.
All right. Surface level thoughts is confusion. Not quite sure what that might mean really at all.
All right.
Okay, that's for Zen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I'm still going to basically just kind of, as I'm asking him if that name means anything to him, I'm going to just kind of sit back, kind of cross my arms, and just see what he says.
Okay.
What did you say, Shamara? Entry 4?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shift my focus to Shamara since he didn't have anything.
Okay.
Are you casting Detect Thoughts on me?
I am.
Is surface level thoughts.
All right.
What would your surface level thoughts be?
Do I need to do the wisdom save, or is it just if he wants to go deeper, that's what that's for?
Yeah.
That's what that's for. Yeah. Surface level thoughts, it doesn't have to be any, I mean, like, it could be as much as you would like for it to be. But, I mean, truthfully, it wouldn't be any kind of, like, thought at all, right? It would just be, I mean, and you can make that judgment of whatever you think it is, but, like, whatever, you know.
Do you want me to say it out loud, or do you want me to message
Yeah.
it?
No, you can say it out loud.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, you can also message me. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I'll say it out loud. She heard this name. I don't know if it has anything to do with her death, but he's here, so I'm going to ask him.
All right, you consent.
Okay.
I don't. He's gonna look at you pretty confused. I would say even without having to roll an investigation, you can tell that he's somewhat confused. Which you could mean. Am I supposed to?
Oh. I'm trying to figure that out myself. I'll oh gosh, how do I do this? Oh. Sorry, Amber Alert. I had a friend who worked for the Castle Lanters. She was a dear friend of mine. And I know on good authority that she overheard a conversation about your father, the previous Open Lord. And the name Entry 4 came up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out if it had something to do with her death 2 years ago.
His confused look almost becomes intrigue. Almost like disbelief, question, uncertainty.
So you're not familiar with that name?
No.
Insight check.
All right. I roll an insight check.
Oh man!
Jeez.
Let's fucking go! All right. Sorry.
You can tell out of being timid, he's uncertain what to think or reveal. He is confused. He feels he connects dots of what you're talking about, but still somewhat. He still is not fully certain if you're talking about the same thing. He wants. He's intrigued, but doesn't want to reveal anything out of fear of what it could mean or open.
Did I notice his like his expression change whenever she mentioned her friend?
You can make an perception check. No.
Okay.
Did I notice whether like the you know what I'm talking about, whether maybe the timing makes sense
with your
for 2 years
insight?
ago?
Yeah, with your insight, you would definitely tell that you would tell whenever his expression changed, his he's like putting dots together. You would tell his expression change. You would definitely see all of the different things that he made, but again, like an insight check, you wouldn't be able to like read a mind or anything like that. You
No.
would just tell that he's thinking.
Okay. Her name was Alara.
All right, I'm immediately gonna focus back on Raynar when she says that.
All right. He just stares at you, and his surface thoughts are, she's speaking of my starling?
She was my sister, not from birth. I chose her as my sister. We grew up together. And I'm gonna take the journal out.
Okay.
And this is one of the last things I have of hers. It's her journal. And I'm gonna kind of just flip through it. It has journal entries and drawings. She was very good at drawing. One of her entries that she put in I'm trying to figure out if she overheard a conversation about your father, and I'm gonna be kind of like pushy about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if whatever she got wrapped up in was part of your father and this entry for whatever it is, and whether it potentially got her killed 2 years ago. Right in front of me. And now, come to find out, you're connected in some way to her. So I want to know up front if she was wrapped up in something with your family and it ended up getting her killed for it.
I don't know specifically of the conversation that she heard. I know that near the end of her life, she got really wrapped up in actually looking for these stones that we're talking about now. But some of that she even hid from me.
How close were you to her?
I'm gonna probe deeper.
Okay, what's the wisdom?
15.
Just FYI, I'm pretty sure he'll know.
Oh, he does.
He will know.
Either way, he knows. Yeah.
I'm looking for. Trying to find Raynar's. Would he be? Which one would he be? This one? Yep. Okay, it would be wisdom, you said?
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
Oh, it's no bonus. Okay. Oof. Okay. So, when you probe deeper, you immediately feel an overwhelming sense of deep hurt and anguish, of pain and sorrow, of loss, of love, and it's this feeling that he's saying, you almost hear him or see like this image that he presents in his own mind of how he remembers this girl, and the words that you hear him just kind of say is, "Careful, starling, even starlight needs rest." He feels this love for Ilara. He sees her in a bright image. Sees her smiling and joking and laughing. Someone who kind of pushed him on to be better, and he misses that feeling.
Who was she to you?
Laura was everything to me. Didn't know her that long, but she changed my life. Never met anyone like her since, or before.
She had a way of doing that. Did you ever find out, like, who killed her? Did you try?
I've never stopped trying. I do not know how my father is involved in this, but he keeps coming up, and it just causes more hatred that I have for him. He's taken everything from me in my life, and if this is true, then it's just another thing that he's taken from me.
Thank you for telling me. I've been reading through her journal, and you came up a number of times. I just
You
need
can see
to
that
right by
you're kinda-
her and figure this out. And I'm going to kill whoever took her away from me.
You just kind of see him lean over and wipe tears from his eyes. We will jump back over to Baynor. Baynor, you come out in your brand new, fully dressed out attire, feeling good, looking good, nice and fresh.
Fine, dapper threads.
What color are they?
I'll post the picture.
Oh yes.
Oh, looking dapper.
Or
Why does your hair look like you got devil horns? I'm here for it though.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I love
So,
it.
as I come out, I'm gonna, put the armor back on over the top of this, but try to be gentle to not like crush it or anything like that, right? And so I'm gonna head my way down to Embrix and Avi's. And on the way, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for, because I know I'm in the North Ward. I'm just gonna be looking for red cloaks. If I see someone, loitering around and inside, like glancing casually down alleyways as I pass them, while staying on the roadway down to where to Avi's and
Okay.
Embrix.
As Baynor's walking out of the store, the song is playing.
It says video unavailable for me.
What?
It says
Yeah,
video
same.
unavailable.
Copyright. Yes. I'm here for it.
He's kind of strutting.
Yes. I mean, this is pretty much it. So, naturally walking the beat, and I'm gonna throw. I guess
Oh
I'll
my
throw
gosh, this song.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
that's
Not a
crazy.
crazy perception, but
Baynor's feeling himself.
Yeah, he
Oh, he's-
is.
yes, I am. Yes, I am. So,
swimming all the ladies that he walks by.
little winks, finger guns at the dudes, like the guards as I'm passing.
You said finger the
you
guards
don't-
as you passed them?
Finger guns at
Oh.
the guards as I pass them. I mean, if they want to, but that's not free.
You don't see anything too crazy as you're walking back. You're walking back
Cool.
to the alley now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the alley so I can go over to Embrix and Avi's.
Okay. All of this does not align the same, so I would say you're definitely at the tavern by the time that Raynar and Shamar is having her conversation. You're at the tavern.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna swing by the leather work to pick up my armor real quick though.
Okay, so by that time, you'd have already gone by there too. Like,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah,
So
the
do you want me
timing.
to swap out the armor that we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you want me to deduct gold wise?
Why don't you do like 250 dragons?
Okay. Sweet. All right, then I'll be walking in. I'll be like, "Sup, bitches."
Oh, jeez. He's not wearing
Yeah.
kids'
Alright.
clothes.
Do we hear
What do
him
you-
come in?
What are you wearing when you say that to him? Are you wearing this or are you wearing your armor?
I'll probably be wearing just this. I'll toss on my armor here in a little bit. Like I'll probably toss my armor, like or be carrying my armor in my hand but I'll have like my quiver and bow and everything on my back.
Okay.
Do we
Alright, what
notice
do
him
y'all do?
come in?
Yeah, you'd see him. He'd walk up to you. He'd make himself known.
Yep. What's up? How's
He
it
almost
going?
he almost walks in between Raynar and you as you're having your discussion. And he says what he said.
Dang, Baynor looking good.
Yeah, I was gonna roll stealth, but you can't be stealthy in this. It's just too hot.
I'm gonna pat his shoulder and say, "Hey, Baynor."
Hey, looks like we're drinking early. Looking over at Cat.
Kat's just gonna be like doing a slow clap, trying to get people to clap with her, but it's not working.
We'll look directly at Leaf and be like, "Don't give her alcohol." Be like, "Radar, what's up, man? I'm guessing everyone caught you up on the comings and goings."
When you look at him, you see that he's been crying. But
what the hell did you do to Raynor?
I d- d-
I'm
For-
asking that to Shamara.
I brought up somebody in both of our pasts, and he's going through it right now. So
I'd say he is. What the hell? You make our friends cry. That's just terrible.
So what's next? Where y'all heading from here?
We asked Raynar about the stones that you never seem to remember. And he suggested that we go talk to the I literally just looked at it. It's Inspired Hands over the Temple of Gond. So I have nothing else to do before that. If you guys want to head over that way.
yeah, we can do that.
Let's roll.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of her? Because it's not it.
I'll take care of her. She can stay with me. It's fine.
As everyone starting to walk away, Raynor is gonna grab your arm, Shamara,
Mm-hmm.
and ask, is there any way that I could read some of those entries?
I'm going to just smile and hand it over to him and be like, I just want it back. Take all the time you need. It's helped me. And
you.
I'm just gonna give it to him and walk out. But as I'm walking away, I'm gonna kind of turn around and look back at him and be like, if you come across anything helpful, let me know. Could use all the help we can get. Because I vowed to our family that I would get to the bottom of this. And of my own volition, I'm gonna kill him. Whoever it was.
As you are trying to hand it to him, I'll just say, are you sure? Have you read it all?
No, I haven't read it all. But it's okay. It sounds like we both meant something to her. I feel it's only right that you get to see that part of her that you potentially didn't get to see. So, just get it back to me when you're done. Or when you've had enough.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He'll just take it and find his way over to a table.
I'm gonna kind of hang back and wait for Shamara, and as she catches up, he was telling the truth. Just so you know, he did care about her a lot.
I'm gonna look back at Raynor and then as I'm looking back at him, I'm gonna say, I know. She really cared for him too. And
We'll find whoever
just
did it.
gonna. Oh, trust me, I will.
I'll make sure you deal the final blow.
Oh, I'll tell her. I'll tear him apart. And just keep walking.
Okay. All right, so off to the temple.
Of Gond.
Off to the temple. Off to Dick Temple.
All right. The party leaves the tavern and starts to head west in the city towards the temple. And that is where we will conclude this week and pick up next week as y'all are approaching the temple.
Yes.
All right.
I couldn't wait anymore, Brian. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't
There's still
trust
more.
that. I didn't trust that little slime ball.
There's still more that you can read eventually.
Yeah, I will.